Matt.
Hey man, how you doing? Cool. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us on Nightbreed, the Who. That's awesome to see you guys. So I guess my first question is 2016. How did the Who first get together?
At that time, all the ideas came from our producer Dashka.
Oh wow.
So when he went to his dad's place in Mongolia, he had this idea in his mind about like connecting Mongolian traditional music to Western rock music.
Hmm.
So like he'd been like thinking, doing experiment, like processing it for about like decade. And after that, he came out with the Hundu rock genre and the clothes and the music, lyrics and everything. And after that, he started to the looking out for the members. That's how like four of us got together. And even before that, like our producer Dashka, he presented his ideas to like a lot of people, like a lot of traditional music people, but most of them like didn't kind of like agree with his idea. But like we joined with our producer Dashka, and that's how the band formed. And we also like really grateful our producer because the success we're going so far is just all thanks to him.
Yeah, great. All right, awesome. Have any of you had to learn traditional instruments since joining, or were you already playing those instruments before the producer got you together?
So all of us like has this background since our young age. We all went to this musical conservatory school, so we all have this background of music. So like that means like it was before the team like band formed.
Yeah, cool. What would you say are your metal influences? Like you've got the traditional side, but what metal bands are you all sort of into?
Creator гэж залгамжлаг гэдэг. Creator.
Yeah.
Demon Burger.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been like listening trying to like get into rock, and he's been like listening like all these styles from like this hard rock and metal rock. And like he mentioned the two band he just mentioned.
Yeah.
Those were the one of the influences. And he believes that to get into this rock genre, I think you have to like listen to it, like listen to like all the bands and like get onto one kind of thing.
Yeah, cool.
Because like it's like like you kind of like search for the certain one.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Your song, I'm gonna say this wrong probably, UVUVU. You did a version with Danny Case from Ashes to New on vocals. How'd you get together with Danny?
So the offer came to us from our label.
Oh, yeah.
And at first, like they showed us the version of the black and white version of the music video, and we listened to it and we liked it, and that's how things happen.
Yeah, cool, nice. Your song Black Thunder was used in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, right? Are there any Star Wars fans in the band?
Every one of the members of the band, they like Star Wars, like even though they don't name of like certain characters, they all love it.
Yeah, cool. No, that's cool. So you got the award, the Order of Genghis Khan, for promoting Mongolian culture worldwide. Is that something that you thought might happen when you started doing this? That seems pretty incredible,
Of course, when we first started, we were expecting big things for us, but like we weren't like expecting the award from the name of Genghis Khan. And like it happened in a like really short time, and it's all thanks to social media and also like our fans. And our fans was like a big help for this one, and like representing our Mongolian culture and all the things to our like this like different countries while doing a tour is just an amazing thing. And like this award itself is like really special. It's like the highest achievement that you can get from our country, and the award's name itself is like a Genghis Khan's award. As you know, like Genghis Khan is our Khan from like 1,000, like tens and like 1,000 years ago. He did many great things, and getting this award was like amazing. And it happened when we were doing a US tour. It just like happened all of a sudden, and at that time, like our producer Dashka was in Mongolia, so like he went and got the award. And while we were doing the show, like we heard the news, and after our show ended, we just scattered around, and like we were like all had like this tearful like eyes, and we were like so joyful about it. And after getting this award, we just knew like we were going on the right path.
Yeah, awesome. So you did the Sad But True cover of Metallica, and then you're on the 30th anniversary of the Black album with Through the Never. Did you have much interaction with Metallica through that process?
So far, like we haven't met them in person,
Okay.
but like getting this like putting our version of this Through the Never and Sad But True song on the 30th year of this Blacklist album was just mind blowing, amazing. And because like even though like we haven't met them, I think we will in the future, because like we believe that we're getting closer. Because like when we first started, like people used to ask us that like what kind of band do we want to play with, or those kind of things. And at that time, like without a hesitation, we used to say like Metallica. And after that, like this Blacklist album happened. And also like we joined this festival called Louder Than Live.
Yeah.
At that festival, like we played on the same stage as Metallica. So basically, like we played on it, and after like two bands, there was Metallica. So like, like we know that we're getting this close, and once we like meet them in person, like we'll be like so happy, and we're so ready to like learn and listen like what they know, and the knowledge that they kind of share to us.
Yeah, awesome. So you guys are also on the Retaliator soundtrack, a horror movie. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Mongolian cinema, but is there a Mongolian horror? Are there many Mongolian horror films?
Yeah, of course there are a lot of mini horror movies in Mongolia, and because like I've seen a few, and like Mongolian horror movies, they mostly like concentrate on this like weird subjects. So yeah, there are a lot.
So the 2nd of September, Rumble of Thunder, your second album comes out. Did you have a different approach with this record compared to the first one?
As you said, our second album is coming on September 2nd, and just like our fans, we're also like really excited about it, because like we are so confident that this time, like this our second album will be like great, like because like our first album had like many achievements. So due to that, we tried our best to make our second album to our like to the greatest kind of thing. And as fans know, like there are some songs that fans know that's going to our second album, and our second album is like full of new songs, and we are so sure that it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, excellent. How do you go recording throat singing and some of those traditional instruments? Like, is it trickier than a regular, a more contemporary recording, I guess? Like, is it a different process?
Okay, so just to add a couple things on the previous question, they said like on the first album they used like a Hunu rock genre, right? But on our second album, like they're also like still keeping that Hunu rock genre.
Mm.
And on moving to the question you just asked, they said the recordings is about same, but there are some certain techniques or like tricks they use to record our traditional instruments. And on this album, they mostly like worked on their techniques and skills. Because like, for example, like for horsehead fiddle, even though like it makes a different noise, we try to make it sound more like a solo guitar.
Cool.
And on our like throat singing, we try to like mix it more with like this rock sound kind of thing. You know, like when you do the vocal, rock vocal, like that.
Yeah, cool. Just a couple of quick questions to finish up. I imagine throat singing, I mean, it seems difficult. Do you have any throat care tips? There's a lot of metal vocalists watching this one. Like, how do you look after your vocal cords?
Yeah, so you know, like throat singing is like a kind of technique that breaks a voice to make it sound like a different than a regular vocal, right?
Yeah.
So for taking care of it, it's kind of similar to like a regular singers. Like we try to like not drink like cold water or like you know try to keep it warm or like healthy and those kind of stuff.
Okay.
So like not many like special things, but you know similar to singers.
Cool. And I guess my last question was your videos are really cinematic and like really awesome. Is there any more plans for more videos after the release of the album?
Okay, so we started as the you know like our first like music videos. We tried to show like our beautiful Mongolian nature plus like what our ancestors like have done so far on the warrior side. And in the future, like you know, we can't tell for sure, but like at the time, if the concept of the music video matches to the nature kind of thing, for sure we will do it again.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. All right, with you guys are playing sold out shows across Australia and New Zealand. Wishing you best of luck, and I hope you make it to Western Australia sometime. I'd love to see you. Thanks heaps for your time. Thanks to the translator. Thanks for your help, mate. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much. All right, you have a good day.
You too. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Cheers, man. See ya.